Anyway, so I was on Twitch a few minutes ago talking about content and what it is I want out of Destiny. And I went to the tower, everything was fine. Launched over here, and Twitch bailed out on me again. This is kind of why I just keep using YouTube, I think. That and the fact that even though I could keep up the videos for Twitch streams, they do kind of run. There's another one right here. We did not make heroic. Yay! Is there a third? Okay, so maybe... Okay, we got one last chance. Let's go ahead and grab some of this. So, yeah, back on Twitch, I was talking about what it is that I enjoy about Destiny, which got me to thinking more about just things in general. Oh. Run right into my nade, dude. That's always a fun thing, huh? Do you not have a brain? Honestly. Where's the other one? There's the other one. Nope, no heroic this way. Guys. Too bad. So, yeah, the brief summary of that one was basically I got a 2-week restriction from PvP and Gambit. Their claim was that because I was leaving matches too often and it might be my hardware problems. I've been playing Destiny 2 since launch. I've been playing Destiny 1 since console launch. And I'm like, you know, I've had disconnects just the same as everybody else does. You know, when I get weasels, anteaters, you know, all that stuff, baboons, first thing I do is go out to Bungie Help, and I just see the string of complaints and criticisms for it. Reddit has it all the time. But then I get my ass fucking, you know, kicked out of the game for 2 weeks because I go into a Gambit match and the guy on the other side is DOSing everybody, and then like a week later they announced DDoS protection for the console. Good times. It just felt like, you know, I got arrested along with the convenience store robber just because I was by the eggs at the back of the store and didn't even know what the fuck was going on. So yeah. But during that 2 week time, I went off and I tried to play some other things in Destiny. I tried to do strikes. I tried to do dungeons. I don't think I tried to do dungeons. I tried to do some strikes and things like that. Nightfall, and I realized, you know, I'm just not having the fun in these things. I just don't do these things. And then here's the reason why: running around for 30, 45 seconds or so like that to get to the next encounter is not content. Um, having to deal with multi-phase bosses is not content. Having to run through a tutorial chapter is over and over and over every time you create a new character is not content. Now, probably it's probably because they do this probably because they want people um, to not recreate characters because it's a way for you to farm certain things, to grind for certain activities and events and rewards. So I could kind of see maybe that, but if you're experimenting, like say for instance, like I mean, I've had multiple Titans and Warlocks, and for the life of me, I just cannot enjoy them anymore. I used to main a Titan back in Destiny 1, and it was lots of fun. But there's just something about the Titan and the Warlock in Destiny 2 that just does not sing to me. It does not feel like fun. And I just don't want to do it anymore. I just like playing a hunter, and I think it's BS that you get penalized for having multiple hunters. But then I realize, you know what? If I'm playing Destiny the way I want to play Destiny, I shouldn't need multiple hunters. I shouldn't need more than one character, because none of these characters actually do anything unique. They're pretty much, they all do pretty much the same thing. It's just basically, the jump and the potency of the grenades. You can, ooh man, your Ulrich's Maul is right to the leg. Oryx Mog is shit. Oh my, no. There we go. Bomb his ass. Alright, anybody else? Hmm? Because you know what this mission is. This is for the Risk Runner. You know, I don't really need to do that because I already own the Risk Runner. Let's go check out my bounties. So yeah, so immediately after, you know, I realized that, hey, you know what? It's not content to be there. Let's see, machine guns. Let's see, the harder one is going to be rocket launchers and sniper rifles. I have a rocket launcher. I should have a rocket launcher. Which of these is better? Remote detonation. Oh my god. Okay, spike grenades. That's nice. Remote detonation. Fires a slower projectile that bounces and detonates on trigger release. Grenades fired from this weapon do increased. Okay, yeah, this is a hell of a lot more fun than the other one. So I'm gonna definitely keep him. But rocket launcher wise, I should probably put that guy there. Let's bounce this off my list. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Don't even want it. Well, some of the rares are pretty good. We have a sniper right there. And let's see, get this out of here. We do have a bow. We can do a bow too. Mr. Long Range. So yeah, I don't I had a really good point coming up, in regards to everything and what I was leading up to. The essential thing is that I play video games like Destiny. They are quick in, quick out kind of scenarios. Most of the strikes that I end up that are in the game right now are just so drawn out while they're running around and jumping through here, jumping over there, and dropping down here, and all that fuckery. I just don't have the patience for it anymore. And I mean, I actually got to a point where I was kind of just mildly putting in an effort, waiting for my fire team, the randos that I would play with, to run ahead and basically pull me forward, just so I didn't have to waste my time. But it's still time, you know, and I'm still there, and I'm still having to do something. So I figured, yeah, it's better just to go ahead and race along with them, and just, you know, maybe I can go ahead and forget about it and, you know, get through it and stuff. But it's like, I like quick and dirty, you know, activities, and the quickest one I can think of is Crucible. Because you're always on target, you're always, you know, having to dodge another person, dodge an enemy's attack. You're always doing something. There's very little lulls. Not lulls as in LOLs. I'm talking lulls as in, like, you know, breaks in the activity. There are very few things like that. And I like that high energy freneticism. I don't play PvP because I'm trying to test my skills against somebody else's so much as that I just want to be able to get into an activity and then be doing something all the time. Because I'm a binger, and you can't binge if you're just static. You know, if you're just, you know, and even though you might be moving, you're still static in the sense that, you know, you're not shooting at anything, which is this game is about that, isn't it? You know, it's a first-person shooter. And shouldn't you be, like, shooting shit all the time, then? You know? I mean, there's obviously not enough real story here to engage in. And I don't mind a cutscene here and there, but, you know, I play the game because I want to fight. If otherwise, I could go play Elder Scrolls and fish all afternoon. Or go play Conan and, you know, explore the map and, you know, defend my base against raiders and shit. Oh my. Can I get a heavy brick of ammo anywhere around here? There's got to be some. somewhere. Hello? No? Not allowed? Okay. Ammo starving is not content. This is not content. See, this is what I'm saying. When I was playing the PvP match earlier, I had a lot of fun. And I'm just not having fun right now. This guy is just boring. He's a fucking tank. Why is he such a fucking tank? What's the point? I mean, can you tell how very little shits I'm actually giving for this? Can I delete this crap? Because I don't want to do this. Yeah. No, that's not the one. Where is it? Fuck off. Stop flickering, you piece of shit. Okay, cool. I can't abandon it. Excellent. Done. Don't need to do this. Don't want this. Don't want it at all. Don't need this. I already got the fucking chaperone. I got it as a fucking exotic drop in my last fucking Iron Banner match. I don't know what Slaying Dragons is supposed to provide me. And the Glory Crucible matches during Valor. Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to progress Slaying Dragons. This is bizarre shit, because when I deleted my Hunter when I left for that month, and I came back and I re-rolled a Hunter about 3 sessions ago. And then, of course, this session I deleted the Titan. But I kept his armor because I may make a new Titan, depends on what the next season brings. And I don't understand it. Is this because last time when I left Slaying Dragons, I was on hand cannon kills, which was a pain in the ass. I don't really care about this. If I could delete it, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to go for Slaying Dragons to this Iron Banner, and I think it'd be kind of fun to try and do that. In the meantime, I'm just going to get out of this. Just going to go ahead and snipe some fucking faces, and then I'll be done here. Where's a good spot to get those kills where I don't have to deal with a bunch of tryhards? At least the load screens aren't as long as they used to be. See, this is what a sniper is supposed to be. This is what I'm talking about right here. Not a target-rich environment. Well, that's right. Go ahead and waste a round on the shield. That's a good idea. Oh. Hello? Eternal Warrior much? Yeah, I'm just not giving a shit about power level outside of Iron Banner, maybe Trials of Osiris, maybe if they rake up the patrol point values. But I mean, really, pretty much everything's battle leveled. So sunsetting doesn't mean shit to me. And oops. And then by extension, power levels don't mean that much to me. So just picking up the stuff I feel I'm having the most fun with, like Niklos. So what if it gets sunsetted? So until they remove it from the game, there's no point not to play it. I mean, and if you're trying to go for Grandmaster whatevers, if that's you, that's you. That's fine, but that's not me. Oh, hello. I really need to pick up my sniping skills, because I totally dicked up snipers again. He was a sturdy fuck. I don't remember this being open last time. What's in here, I wonder? Oh, nothing yet. Huh. Must be for next season. Captain Overkill here for you. Are you sucking? He's 25. I just don't want to care anymore. So yeah, you're probably asking yourself, well, if you're doing gunsmith bounties and you don't care about power levels, then why are you getting gunsmith stuff? Well, because I don't have a direct concern for power levels, but it is good to be viable for most content, and having seasonal, being at the soft cap at least, is worth it. And right now, I'm not. So, yeah. And besides, I mean, gunsmith bounties, it's a goal. Oh, really? And that's how you blow shit up. Holy crap. Thou shalt not sneak up on me. Something tells me Zer's not here today. So this is the other thing I don't enjoy. All this wacky pouncing and stuff. I like climbing. I climb in Conan Exiles all the time. I don't enjoy jumping all over the place here. Hello. Okay, Fuzzy Face, what do you got? Wow, it's gonna be... That's kind of BS. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. Why is it only 12:06 for whatever? Okay. Dump. I play Raid Shadow Legends, and no, this is not an advertisement for that. But I want to let you know, I love the fact that when you have multi battles going on, um, you can actually auto sell anything of a certain rank or lower, or anything actually for that matter. And it's just such an awesome little mechanic. And I really hope that Bungie employs something like that. Not maybe not in Destiny 1, or I mean maybe not in Destiny, but maybe like further down the line. I just killed a really good gun, and I feel terrible about it. Let's see. We have a who's my tallest champion here? 1208. Okay. Um, so yeah, games I really like and never have a disappointing experience in when I play them. Elder Scrolls Online. Uh, I don't have a problem playing Pokemon. I don't have a problem playing Pac-Man. I don't have any problems playing. What is it? Yeah, pretty much that's kind of Conan Exiles. Used to. There was some issues with Conan Exiles. You know what? I'm not infusing anything, but yeah, it's still good. Okay. Um. Yep. Excuse me. Holy. Pulse monitor, rangefinder, outlaw, rangefinder. Yep. 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 Well, I'm sorry, sir. You have jank as always. You sell cringe, sir. I'm gonna have to break off here in a little bit to go and check on some things that are. But in the meantime, let's shoot shit. Alright, that's done. Pulse rifles, right? Pulse rifles, am I right? Am I right? Do I have a pulse rifle? Fuck. Ooh. Well, there's a problem. I hate these single load rocket launchers. They're so slow. Get something with a really massive blast radius to make it worth it. You're welcome. And we got jank. Jesus. That's always good. I think this might be a good time to take a little bit of a break. We have rocket launcher, we have void weapons, pulse rifle, machine gun. There we go. So we rocket launcher, machine gun, pulse rifles. I don't know what that was all about. I apologize. So yeah, I'm gonna bounce off. So yeah, content. I like quick, frenetic style play games. I like to be able to play a game that doesn't hinge upon the behavior, the out of game behavior of my opponents or partners. Um, Euphemistically talking about cheaters here. I don't really. Like I said, I don't. I've always said I don't have a problem with somebody feeling the need to use supplementary software to or hardware to give themselves a competitive edge in a game that is basically a game. I personally take it as a compliment that you feel the need to cheat or do griefing or whatever because you need to feel better than me. I don't understand how that works. I've never had that problem. Whenever I felt bad, I never wanted to make people around me feel worse. I always just I wanted them to help me feel better. I wanted to find out why is it that I feel bad, you don't, and then share to me your perspective as to the situation and how I can feel as good as you. I don't want you to feel worse than me or to feel as bad as me. And yeah, and I don't know. I guess I'm just wired that way, and I've always been that way. In the past, I've had a teacher accuse me of not taking responsibility or ownership for my mistakes, and that's because I never saw things as a mistake, but as a source of information, as NASA would call it, a data-rich event, a data-rich event. That's what it is, and there are no problems, only solutions. So, you know, in later years, in a discussion with another teacher who was also a very strong, very uh, supportive mentor for a lot of us. She said that that previous teacher was not a teacher. That a teacher would never accuse a student of not taking responsibility for their mistakes, and instead just trying to pursue the answer. And you know, this was something that it was good to have that juxtaposition in perspectives. And as a result, I understand that not PvP is not something for everybody, and a lot of people come into PvP specifically because they're trying to fulfill a quest, get a title or something like that, and that's fine. I get it. That's what you want to be here for. But don't forget you are playing with other human beings, and as a member of the species, you should probably try to be thinking about how best to cooperate and coordinate. Our kind did not get as far as we did by kill stealing and blocking fire lanes and shit like that. When you hear of anthropologists and historians talk about, all the successful things that humans did, they don't talk about, soldiers backstabbing each other just to get the one headshot, or people exploiting glacial wall to block off lines of fire so that they can get the kill. And maybe Bungie should go ahead and try to, thank you for reminding me that I'm playing a game. Maybe Bungie should try to lighten up a little bit on the final blow bullshit, just so that people can actually have some fun for a change and actually play the game cooperatively. Because I don't like playing 1v11. I don't really care most times, but since I've stopped giving a shit about power levels, since I stopped giving a shit about titles, since I stopped giving a shit about emblems and loot and everything else, other than what's effective and what's not, for me, I don't give a shit about things like kill stealers or, bounties and stuff like that. Yes, I did go ahead and play Iron Banner, and because of the result of playing Iron Banner, I was able to get the 4, pinnacle bounties done, and it was fine with me. I was fine with that. I want to get a pulse rifle out of this so that I can complete that other gunsmith battery. I do want the cores because you do need the cores to masterwork your weapons and armor. And that's really all I'm doing here, is just masterworking shit so that I can get the most out of it. I know that kind of sounds contradictory, doesn't it? I want the most out of my tools, but I don't really require the most out of my experience, because my experience is collecting the tools and tuning. Tooling and tuning kind of go hand in hand for me. Just like on my workspace here in the studio, I'm all the time tuning and tooling the workspace. You know, minor adjustments in how materials are accessed and where tools are placed, and power supplies are organized, and reference material is in one location, but at the same time it overlaps with production materials. And you know, it's fun to do that. I love that, you know, and it goes back to my early days, you know, being an amateur model builder, being a neophyte artist, and you know, working with my dad when he had his own little like work shed, tool shed set up just like Grandpa's. But no, where Grandpa was mostly woodworking, my dad was mostly into electronics and metal, fine metalworking, and he was always doing things with paper clips and electrical wire and shit like that, building crazy little sculptures and kinetic machines and things. He was really big into that. He was also big into astronomy too. But him and my grandfather taught me the value of customizing your workspace to be the most efficient and the most engaging for you, because it's not just about how accessible your tools are and your materials are. It's about how they make you feel, how it makes you feel to know that you can reach out for this item and it's there for you. It's kind of like, you know, the kitchen manager who taught me how to cook. My dad taught me how to cook fundamentally, but I didn't learn about how to stack an order such that everything came off the grill and off of the pan and out of the boiler or the fryer pretty much all at the same time. So that plate is its most efficient, most optimized flavors at that moment. That from the point when I put that plate on the counter and say order up and call the server over for it, at that moment that plate is perfect. As perfect can be, you know, in a situation like that. Perfect is such an objective term. It's a subjective term. I don't think there is anything in this universe that is objectively perfect. Some people who follow divinity may have some contradicting opinions about that, but again, it's going to be subjective. It depends on your belief systems and things like that. So, your value systems. And when it comes to playing a game like Destiny, just to kind of wrap this all up at a point as to what I want out of this game, I'm not looking for perfection in this game, but I want to be able to put my controller down, walk away, and look forward to the next time I can play. Then not from an addictive perception or perspective, not from a point of addiction, but from a desire to, like, that was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. I can't wait till the next time. And that is the binge player that I am. I'm a binge player. I'm not an addict, but when I get into an activity, I really enjoy myself. I do set a play limit. I play for a certain amount of time. I play a certain number of matches, and I stick to that because I need to have some structure. Otherwise, I will lose myself in a game like Destiny for an entire afternoon and get absolutely no work done. That's, you know, that's a good service. That's a good service, and I'm all about service quality, and you know, trying to make sure, because I as an artist, I don't provide a product so much as I provide a service. And as a service, I have complete and total ownership over that result, no matter what. Yes, my customer may buy my art pieces, but that art piece is not a product. They don't own that art piece. They get to keep it. They can resell it. I would hope that they would let me know and give me a cut of the appreciated value, but that's all in agreements and things. Oops, Fellwinter's Lie. but you know, it is a service for the most part. Now, if somebody hires me to create for them a commissioned piece of work that will be theirs for use as they see fit, I am making a product for them. But as a service of an artist, I am still connected to that product, and I am responsible for its longevity and its effect, its efficacy, and everything else. And when I play a video game, when I engage in a service like Destiny, you know, I have expectations that, you know, I'm going to want to be re-engaged with this content. Oh, how did you survive that? That was a unicorn, dude. You should not have survived a headshot with a grenade. That's what the fuck. They need to buff fucking 100 grenades. And the other classes need to stop whining about it. God, okay. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going? Thank you. Buy the code. Aww. Yeah. So, take some time. It's good to take some time. Play other games. Think about what it is about those games you enjoy. And look for those things in Destiny, because Destiny is such a broad experience. There's literally so much in this game that, you know, it is a veritable smorgasbord. What? I'm just shooting blanks. I am failing this like crazy bads. Oh. Huh? Okay. I need to find out if he was a stealth ninja or not, because I didn't see him on my ring at all. This guy. Was he invised? No. Okay. I mean, I know the radar doesn't move. Fuck. Oh, he's shotgunning. This is a shotgun match. I'm about sidearm to a shotgun match. I should be killed. Repeatedly and gorily. Okay, he was not on my screen. Was I not looking at you? Where did he... Why am I always getting... I'm getting fucking janked by... Okay, that's the dude. He's corner camping. Okay. That's how my brain finally figured it out. Let's get some more coffee, buddy. You'll be fine. I need more coffee. Who wants some candy? Alright. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. Wow. False promises. Who'd have thought? You survived that. But then you ate my grenade. I mean my sidearm. There was nothing I could do for him, Bones. Thank you for the side cop. I don't think I get credit for that kill, though. Nice. We still won. No pulse rifle? Come on. Anyway, kids. Thanks for stopping by.